Today on World News, Black Panther makes Marvel history. We also have an exciting announcement from the Travel Desk, and we'll take a look around the world. Good day, and welcome to WDW and Beyond's World News. I'm your host, Brian. Thank you for allowing us to spend this time with you. To our top story of the week, Rob's here with some exciting news from Hollywood. Rob, what's the buzz about?
Hey Brian, a couple of different things. One, Black Panther has the highest grossing first week in Marvel box office history. Marvel's Black Panther has been a massive box office success for Disney, and now the film has officially had the highest grossing first week in Marvel film history. The film has taken in $292 million in North America, which surpassed Marvel's 2012 blockbuster The Avengers by more than $22 million. Worldwide, the film has already taken in a whopping $520 million. While the film continues its success in the box office, it also has been performing strongly with critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, Black Panther has a current fresh rating of 97%. This past weekend, the film was estimated to rake in an additional $83 million to $95 million to add on to that total. In other news, the Hollywood Walk of Fame schedules Mark Hamill's star ceremony. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce has announced the dedication and unveiling of a new star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which includes Star Wars actor Mark Hamill. Hamill's star was announced last year along with other 2018 honorees, including Minnie Mouse. The ceremony will take place on March 8th. As with all other Walk of Fame ceremonies, it will be streamed live on their website. Hamill's star will be located at 6834 Hollywood Boulevard in front of the El Capitan Theater. LeRon Gluber, the president for the Hollywood Chamber, will host along with George Lucas and Harrison Ford, who will be on hand as scheduled guest speakers. Mark Hamill is the 2,630th star to be added to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. In other news concerning Mark Hamill, he also tweeted last week that he was extremely interested and would love to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Which in turn, director James Gunn tweeted back, "Let's do that. Let's do this." So we shall see if maybe Mark Hamill can be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And lastly, Blu-ray and DVD releases are coming up. Coco will be released this week on Blu-ray and DVD, and you have Thor Ragnarok coming out on March 6th, and Star Wars The Last Jedi coming out on March 27th. That's all I got, Brian. Back to you.
Rob, thanks, and what an exciting honor for Mark Hamill. Now, Shannon's here at the Travel Desk with an exciting announcement from Disney. Shannon, what's going on this week?
Hey, Brian. Club 33 doorbell installed at Epcot's American Adventure includes a Magic Band access. We can now move the American Adventure upstairs lounge becoming Epcot's Club 33 out of the rumor column. The staircase and elevator to the right of the entrance to the attraction now has a doorbell and a Magic Band reader installed. The classic location at Disneyland is well known for a similar-looking console which guests use to access the club. The speaker is there so a cast member on the inside can speak with guests coming in. The Walt Disney World version of Club 33 logo will eventually adorn the device. Most interesting, members will be able to use RFID ticket media to enter, such as Magic Band, via the scanner below. Walt Disney World plans to open a Club 33 location in each of the 4 theme parks, though they are not yet to confirm any of those locations yet. The rumored locations include Adventureland Veranda at Magic Kingdom, the upstairs lounge at the American Adventure in Epcot, pretty much confirmed here in this article, the former Catwalk Bar at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and the back room at Tiffin's at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Memberships are currently being sold to Golden Oaks residents only. Also, Walt Disney World minivan service has expanded to Port Orleans, French Quarter, and Riverside. While initially only available to guests staying at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club and Boardwalk resorts, minivans have since rolled out to the following resorts due to popular demand: Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Polynesian Village Resort, The Contemporary, Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, and Caribbean Beach. Disney's Pop Century started today. Guests at Port Orleans Riverside resorts, both French Quarter and Riverside, can go to the front desk at the resort to activate the point-to-point transportation service for their use. As well, the minivan airport transportation service that launched a few weeks ago is still available at select concierge resorts at the same initial price point. Minivans is a paid transportation service that is operated by Disney and summoned through the Lyft app. Well, that's going to do it from the Travel Desk. Back to you, Brian.
Shannon, thanks for those exciting announcements from Disney. Now Mike's here to take us around the world. Mike, what's going on this week at Walt Disney World?
Well, we got lots of news this week, Brian. And the first being the new Star Wars hotel concept art has been revealed. Early this month, Disney shared a look inside the groundbreaking new hotel concept coming to Walt Disney World Resort that will combine luxury with complete immersion into an authentic Star Wars story. Now we have more visuals of this resort to share with you. One rendering shows visitors pointing at a spaceship that looks similar to the Tantive 4, which is a Corellian ship that was first seen at the beginning of 1977 Star Wars, where viewers first met Princess Leia. Others show ships similar to Imperial Star Destroyers or planets with moons in view, as well as battles between TIE fighters and X-Wings. Those staying at the hotel, which Disney has referred to as luxury, will be invited to participate in the storyline with special Star Wars-themed clothing. Also shown are holographic projections, interactive stations, and droids. Lots of droids, including R2-D2, BB-8, and a robotic bartender. The images at this point are only artist concepts, but show the level of detail Disney is shooting for and what the company promises will stand out among all of our resorts around the globe. Now we're going to hop over to Magic Kingdom, where the Be Our Guest has changed its menu. The Be Our Guest restaurant in Disney's Magic Kingdom will be replacing its a la carte dinner menu with a new prix-fixe menu for dinner this July, according to a post on the Disney Parks blog. A Disney spokesman confirmed that the restaurant's breakfast and lunch menus will remain a la carte for now. Guests will choose from several options for 3 courses, an appetizer, entree, and dessert with this new dinner menu. The menu is $55 for guests aged 10 and older and $35 for diners ages 9 and under. These prices do not include tax and gratuity. Appetizer selections will include French onion soup, charred octopus with citrus-laced fingerling potatoes, pickled hearts of parm and red pepper coulis, escargot with herb garlic butter and toasted gramatola, and a dish of assorted meats and artisanal cheeses such as chicken liver pate, chorizo sausage manchego, and truffle tremor. Entree options will include grilled center-cut filet mignon with potato au gratin, romano beans, cipollini marmalade, and laced red wine reduction, a smoked black-eyed pea tortellini with roasted seasonal vegetables, tomato relish, and basil-scented tomato water, and poulet rouge chicken with saffron-infused seafood bouillabaisse, roasted lamb chops, or corbuta pork tenderloins. The menu will be available starting July 27th, but reservations for this experience opened on February 23rd. Staying with our dining theme, Pinocchio's Village House to begin serving dinner buffet. The Pinocchio Village House counter service restaurant in the Magic Kingdom is set to start a buffet-style dinner service soon. Similar to Be Our Guest restaurant, the establishment will be a counter service dining experience during the day and a table service one at night. According to cast members at the restaurant, guests will find offerings in a buffet-style dinner at Geppetto's Village House Buffet, priced at $22 per adult, $12 per child. The lineup should include Italian food offerings such as multiple salads, baked ziti, meatballs, pasta alfredo, chicken parmesan, flatbreads, breadsticks, cannolis, and Italian cakes. Reservations should open soon, although the start date has not been disclosed yet. So that's what's going on in the parks right now. Ryan, back to you.
Mike, thanks for taking us around the world. Now for this week's flash briefing, changes have been made to the Disney's Hollywood Studios parking lot exit. To alleviate some traffic, which makes it hard for guests to get out of a parking row and leave sometimes, a new exit strategy is now in place in the Disney's Hollywood Studios parking lot. Some drivers will now be directed to exit through stage row 7, while others will be sent the original route. The exit still deposits guests onto Buena Vista Drive. Also, Reedy Creek Improvement District has signed an agreement with Orgis Energy to build a new solar farm on the western edge of the Walt Disney World Resort property. The Orlando Sentinel reported this past Tuesday that the facility will provide power to Reedy Creek Improvement District and over time to the entire resort. The 270-acre farm with 518,000 solar panel modules will be built along the east side of State Highway 429, just west of Disney's Magnolia and Palm golf courses. This new farm is over 10 times larger than the 22-acre Hidden Mickey solar farm located near Epcot. The project is expected to start this spring with an year-end completion date. Around 300 jobs will be created due to this project. Also, on a sad note, Bud Luckey, Disney Pixar animator and designer of Toy Story's Woody, passes away this week at the age of 83. Oscar-nominated Bud Luckey, known for designing the look of Woody from Pixar's adored Toy Story films, has sadly passed away at the age of 83. His son Andy shared the following statement on his Facebook page. Bud Luckey, with great sadness, I announce the passing of my dad. My dad was best known for his work in animation, Disney's, Pixar's, and Sesame Street, and as the voice of Eeyore, Agent Rick Dicker, Chuckles the Clown. He loved his work, but got even greater satisfaction from seeing others enjoy it. He will be deeply missed by his friends, family, and colleagues, to whom he was just Bud. His kind and easygoing demeanor led his Pixar colleagues to dub him Bud Low-Key. He served in the U.S. Air Force during the Korean War. In lieu of flowers, the family encourages donations to the California Institute of the Arts, Bud Luckey Scholarship Fund. Lucky's work also included designing characters for Cars, Monsters Inc., and A Bug's Life. He was known for creating a number of memorable counting cartoons and songs from Sesame Street. Additionally, he appeared as a voice actor in several films, including Agent Rick Dicker in The Incredibles, Chuckles the Clown in Toy Story 3, and Eeyore in 2011's Winnie the Pooh. Luckey was also nominated for an Oscar in 2004 for the Pixar animated short Boundin', which he wrote, co-directed, narrated, and composed music for. Please join all of us at WDW and Beyond in sending our condolences to Bud's family. Now, Mike is back after scouring the internet with a new item in this week's segment of Disney's items you never knew you wanted. Mike, what'd you uncover this week?
We uncovered something really interesting here. We uncovered a true one-of-a-kind. The item is titled Disney World 20th Anniversary Litho Original Art Offered by the Artist. The seller's name is Nick Danger 777. That's all one word. And the description reads as follows. The original three-dimensional paper sculpture art that was commissioned and used by Walt Disney World to produce its 20th anniversary cast-exclusive limited edition lithograph. This original 3D paper sculpture was created to commemorate 20 years of joy and magic and to thank the cast members of Walt Disney World who made it possible. This one-of-a-kind original art was produced in the summer of 1992, taking 700 hours to complete, 16 full hours to photograph, and a limited edition run of 5,000 prints signed and numbered by the artist. The artist also went on to include some information about himself. The artist's name is D. Deloy, and he says that he was blessed to start out as a caricaturist in the Contemporary Hotel a few years after it opened. I always dreamed of doing a big piece of art for Disney. Things got bigger when I became a figure finisher to prepare Epcot and Tokyo Disneyland to open in 1982. 10 years later, I was honored to be commissioned to create WDW's 20th anniversary lithograph, a cast-exclusive lithograph in a limited edition of 5,000. The lithograph was titled Where Dreams Take Flight and will come with a certificate of authenticity. After pouring through stacks of photos of every ride at each of the separate parks, creative sketches were drawn and the template was used to cut out every piece of paper that you see and then folded, molded, scored, twisted, burnished, and glued to form the parts that make up an anthology of Walt Disney World from the Contemporary Hotel to the former MGM studios. The actual original artwork is 38 inches high and 29 inches wide, and right at 7 inches deep, with Cinderella's castle being the deepest point of the artwork. Though I'm very fond of this special piece of art, it's time to let it take up residence with a Disney fan or collector who will enjoy this very different and exuberant art form and can appreciate the kind of value it will continue to gain over the years. The asking price for this one-of-a-kind original Disney litho art, $24,900. So that's what we found this week. Everybody dig deep into those pockets, and we'll talk to you later. Back to you, Brian.
Mike, thank you, sir. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of WDW and Beyond's World News. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you real soon. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on all of your favorite social media platforms, and leave a review on iTunes. The more that we hear from you, the more that we can give you what you want. Don't forget to check out our website at WDW, the letter N, Beyond.com.